Let's welcome your next comic. Give it up for Brenda Prince.
I am an urban Indigenous person, and an urban Indigenous person is exactly what it sounds like. Like, I've lived in the cities all my life. I've never lived on the res, but I did go visit the res last summer that I'm registered with, and I discovered that the term urban Indigenous person translated into Ojibwe means your cousins on the res hate you. So yeah, I grew up in Winnipeg. Winnipeg is an Ojibwe word that means muddy waters because natives really love the blues. And I was born in 1963, which isn't really that long ago if you think about it and you're still alive. Back then, my dad really admired President John F. Kennedy, and in our house growing up, we had a picture of JFK and Jesus on the wall. And for the longest time, I thought that JFK and Jesus was the same white guy. I thought JFK was like the cleaned up version, and Jesus was the college years. Because he was popular because, he could turn water into beer. And to impress the chicks at spring break, he could walk across the pool. So, yeah. It was back in the 70s, like the school bell would ring at 9 a.m. and then we had to sit at our desk and sing "O Canada," followed by "God Save the Queen." And then we got to sit down and listen to the teacher read from the Bible for 5 minutes. And the Bible reading was my favorite part because that's where I really learned stuff, like how to zone completely out. I love how white people always try to make Jesus look like Kenny Loggins. Have you seen anyone from the Middle East? I've never seen a guy from the Middle East from the year 0 that had blonde highlights. But it is an easy mistake for me to make because all white people look the same. Except not you white folk here tonight. You look all so different and unique. Except maybe the bald-headed guys. They all look the same. And all the blonde chicks look the same. And all white babies. So, please don't Will Smith me. I was in Barcelona last summer, and there were 30,000 Germans in town for a football game. And I discovered that one thing about the German people is that they really love Indigenous people because of Winnetou. And Winnetou is like this fictionalized, romanticized, native warrior. And every German kid wanted to be Winnetou, like, "Ich bin Winnetou." And even Hitler was a fan. So, you know what that means is who loves me more than the average Canadian? Nazis. So, yeah. Have you heard that Heinz has come up with a new product called Mayo Chup? And Mayo Chup is half ketchup and half mayonnaise, Mayo Chup. But unfortunately, in the Cree language, Mayo Chup translates to shit-faced. But it's all good. It's all good because, when the Crees come home from the bar all Mayo Chup, and they fry up their bologna, and they can smear it with Mayo Chup, and then they can upchuck Mayo Chup, and it's all one big night of Mayo Chup. And Heinz has reported sales of Mayo Chup have increased in Cree country. So that begs the question, how much Mayo Chup could a Cree Mayo Chup if a Mayo Chup Cree could chup mayo? Thank you. Bye.